prices, yeah, I give no fucks. Anything she want, yeah, I buy it for her. I'm behind her this, I'm behind her that. Yeah, I got too many racks. I think I'm in love, that bitch is so bad. Whenever I see it, yeah, I collapse. When I see it, I collapse, yeah. If she call, I do the dash, yeah. I'm not playing.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? What it do, YouTube? It is your boy ChillDree here, and I'm coming back to you guys today with another NBA 2K23 informational video. Now, before we hop into today's video, make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Let's go ahead and go for 23 likes on the video. I don't really ask for too much, but just make sure you drop a like on the video. Let's get this video to 23 likes, man. Let's get this video recommended as much as possible, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notification bells turned on as well. We are on the road to 3K subs, so make sure you hit that subscribe button with the notification bells turned on. Now listen, this is gonna be one of those videos where you're gonna have to watch the full video, so I highly recommend you to stick around. Don't skip any parts, just watch the full video because we have a lot to go over. So as you can see here, NBA 2K23 has dropped, you know, a court style report, you know, about some gameplay details about the new builder, new badge system, you know, all kinds of stuff. So this is one of those videos that you're going to want to stick around. So I'm not even going to waste no more time. We're going to just go ahead and hop straight into the blog. Now I do have, you know, some things pulled up from 2K Intel as well. Shout out to 2K Intel with the leaks as always. So let's go ahead and get into the blog. All right, now as you can see here, this is not fake. NBA 2K23 gameplay enhancements from 2K itself. So yeah, this is not fake at all. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start on flex on the rim because, you know, I pre-read this article so I can, you know, point out all the things I think is important, and you know, we're not gonna go over the full article, or else we're gonna be sitting here for an hour and a half or something like that. Now, flex on the rim, let's start with that. For dunking, the metered skill dunks from NBA 2K22 return, but the new commands allow us to expand the dunk controls to let you dunk exactly how you want without exactly firing off a skill you were expecting. So basically what they're saying in this part of the article is that they added, well, they improved the dunk meter, except, you know, they have a couple new, like, you know, I guess you could say like advanced moves for the dunk meter. So as you can see right here, if you hold up on your right trigger, you're gonna get the two-hand safe dunk. So that's for like your quick drops and stuff like that. Hopefully that dunk is not overpowered like how it was this year, because that's like the most unblockable dunk in the game. Like, you literally cannot block it. If you do, then it has to be on some fluky stuff, but you can't block it like a normal dunk, I mean. And then if you want to go up with then if you put your right trigger to the right hand side, I guess, or the right hand, or you point it to the right, you get a strong hand dunk. If you point it to the opposite side, which is the left, you get a weak hand dunk. Or if you hold down on the right trigger, you get a rim hang dunk. And I believe they show an example of that, but I feel like everybody should know what a rim hang dunk is. So as you can see here, we press play right here. They got Zion doing a rim hang dunk. I guess that you know, shows what they mean, but I feel like everybody should know that. And then, you know, if you want to do a flashy two-hand dunk, you got to hold up on the right trigger twice. And then if you do down up, you do a flashy one-hand dunk. Then you do up down, you get a normal skill dunk with meter. Then if you do down all the way on the right trigger, you get a rim hang dunk skill dunk with meter. So you guys let me know what you think about that. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the next thing. So it says here, finesse your way to the rack. For slashers who want to finish with a little more finesse, double throw gestures are used for hop step layups, while switchback gestures are used for euro step and crayon layups, which feels natural. Simple hold left or right will perform an all new set of quick scoop layups. They are great, especially for small guards on to quickly flip the ball around the finish where they react and block the shot. So pretty much what this part of the article is saying right here is that they added, you know, some new layup animations for the small guards right here. Like pretty much you can use the right stick, you know, to do some scoop layups if you're on a guard. And I believe they show it right here with Devin Booker just doing a simple right hand scoop over the Laker defender. I don't know exactly who that is, so that's not too bad at all. All right, now this is something right here I want to get into real quick. It says here that signature jumpers, you know, by Mike Wayne. Shout out Mike Wayne. Mike Wayne said that signature jumpers have attributes and rating requirements in NBA 2K23. Examples are shown right here, and it says here, but whenever you're making your build for NBA 2K23, make sure you check the available jumpers with the test build feature to make sure you get the shot you want before locking in your build. So So now if you want a certain jump shot base or a certain jump shot, you have to, be aware on how tall you make your build. So it says here, if you want like, a certain jump shot on a guard, you have to be under 6'5". And then, for swing builds, 6'5" through 6'9", then for big 6'10" and up. So as you can see right here, it shows a certain a rating requirement if you want to get a certain jump shot. It shows the release height, release speed, the timing impact, which both of these are new now into the game, but we're gonna get into that later. But yeah, this is something I wanted to show you guys real quick, and let's go ahead and get back into the article. All right, so it says right here, Dribbling NBA 2K has taken a life on its own, has become sort of a game within the game. Ball handlers are going to enjoy comboing up NBA 2K23. As a new gesture, combos give you more options for your arsenal. So it looks like they added a couple new dribble moves when you read the first part of this article right here. And it says here that switchback gestures will now perform dedicated signature double cross and hesitation cross combo moves that you can sign as part of the moving crossover signature package, which has grown from 15 options to 28. That is very interesting. I know for all my dribble heads out here, this is going to be very important. It says here you can change your player's normal signature size up by rocking a pro stick back and forth. Rapid double throws will give you the new combos, and flicking the pro stick back and forth repeatedly will give you a whole different set of animations called signature combos that look incredible. Okay, so it looked like they added some more dribble moves. It looks like they're trying to get rid of that left right cheese and stuff like that, which is good because that does not take no skill at all. I don't care what nobody says. And then it says here that they added the introduction of attacking size up. One of the things we wanted to prove with Dribbling in NBA 2K was that while the size up moves look cool, they weren't very useful. The new attacking size up provide a lot more side-to-side movement and much better at forcing the defense to drop and shift, allowing you to bait them one way then attack the other. Something all great ball handlers do so well in real life. So it looks like, from what I'm reading so far, in my opinion, it looks like they're trying to make the game realistic. Now this could be good or bad. Yes, of course we want the game to be realistic, but we don't want it to be too realistic, if that makes sense. So hopefully, all this, when the game comes out, it'll be exactly like we read in this article right here. So I'm not gonna read the rest of that right there, but you dribble heads out there that love the dribble in the game, you guys let me know what you think about that. Now, they did have a clip right here with Steph Curry just doing a simple dribble move right here, which, it doesn't look too bad, right? I'm saying? It looks pretty basic, looks pretty simple. Like he's just sizing up Ja Morant, so that doesn't look too bad at all. Now, a new thing that they added was a dribbling boost. Another new feature to prevent over dribbling is the concept of adrenaline boost. There are 3 available boosts per player per possession, shown as the small bars under the stamina meter. So this is something I wanted to see right here. This one I wanted to show you guys. So they have a small clip right here. Alonzo Ball just over dribbling the ball. Now pay attention to the stamina. I might have to go full screen into this. Pay attention to his stamina bar. You guys see that? Let's go ahead and replay. Look at his stamina bar. Look how low it drops from him just simply over dribbling. Now, me personally, I like that because, of course, if you over dribble the ball, then you shouldn't be able to have a lot of energy left. So me personally, I like that. And in the game, normally that ain't a problem because most people just buy double Gatorade bars, to counter that, and also have handles for days and stuff like that. Now, this is the most important part of the article that we're going to get into, because they added some new things to the shooting this year, and honestly, like I said, I pre-read some of this stuff, so you guys just sit back and watch. Now, it says here that the first major change is the addition of shooting attributes. Since the exception of signature jump shots to 2K basketball, animations have been more or less but functionally the same. This year, each signature jump shot has unique shooting stats that help determine its effectiveness. Now they have shot speed, how quickly the shot gets to its ideal release point, release height, how high the shot is released. Then it has the offensive immunity, how effective the shot is how effective the shot is against defensive contests. Now, hopefully shot contest is good this year, because you guys know in every 2K, it seems like shot contests can never get right. They can never get it on point. There's always something crazy going in. So hopefully they fix it this year. And then the timing impact, adjust shot windows to reward good timing at the cost, increase penalty for bad timing. Okay, so that's not too bad, all right. And also guys, for those that like using the shot meter, they added 15 new shot meters, but there's also 5 to choose from at whenever the game drops. So pretty much there's 5 new shot meters, but in the total it's going to be 15, but they're going to release more shot meters as the seasons go over. So I believe they show some of the shot meters that they got right now, so I'm gonna go and restart for those like to use a shot meter. So they got that one right there. That's the first one. I feel like the first one is the one that everybody's going to be using. Me personally, I don't use a shot meter, but for those that are using a shot meter, here it is right here. And I believe the last one, is the straight up one. But I think the last one is the one below your player on some 2K17 stuff. Me personally, if I was going to use a shot meter, I would probably use the 2K17 one. I'm going to go ahead and run this back. But I'm actually going to pause this. And, I'm actually going to slow this down for those, for those that just want to look at it one more time real quick. I'm actually going to try to slow this down a little bit. So I feel like this one right here is the one that a lot of people are going to be using because, that's just straight up to the point. It's very simple. And then the next one that they got this one right here, it's pretty simple. And then this one right here, I feel like this one right here, and then the second to last one is what people are at least going to be using. But they did add the shot meter from 2K17 onto here. So let me know your guys' thoughts and opinion on the shot meter. But me personally, like I said, I do not use the shot meter at all. But for those that like using the shot meter, there you go right there. Now let's get into some defensive gameplay. Yes, defense, man. Let's see what 2K talking about. So as always, defense remains a huge priority for the gameplay team. We all know the offensive upgrades in the world don't make a fun game. There are no counters to stop them. That's facts. Shot defense received a nice overhaul from NBA 2K23. Up until last year, we used a simple shot defensive calculation that looked at, two specific points: the location of the defender when the shot started and the proximity to the ball at release. So I'm not gonna read the rest of that, but it says this year we created a system that evaluates the defensive player's contest, then hand throughout a window of the shooting motion. So let's go ahead and just get into the on-ball defense. So it says here, for the floor game, on-ball defensive movement and body ups receive a major refresh from new content that more accurately, depicts of today's one-on-one player interactions. You'll also notice a new indicator in the ball handler when in guarding position. This is a new defensive shading mechanic. The 3 bars on the indicator represents 3 zones: straight up, shade left, and shade right. That's interesting. The zone defenders is shown in red. If the ball handler attempts to attack a red lane, they'll get cut off, lose their dribble, or fumble the ball. Okay, that's interesting. That sounds good. That sounds promising. Then it says great defenders can anticipate where the ball handler is attacking. It will now be more clearly rewarded for it. The shading system works for both on-ball defenders guarding perimeter as well as post, and does a good job communicating to both the offense and defense while collisions resolve the way they do. Okay. So that doesn't sound too bad. Hopefully, defensive is very improved. It sounds like they're gonna try to improve it, but we all know how that is, man. We gotta wait till the actual game comes out. And it says here, shot blocking has been refined quite a bit this year, because as you guys know, chase down blocks and blocks in general last year was crazy. And then it says, with NBA 2K22, we made a huge effort to improve block targeting and give players the ability to deter any shot that comes into the paint. But paint defense was really, non-existent last year, so hopefully they make paint defense, more better, or better, and that makes sense, better grammar. For NBA 2K23, blocks have been tuned into a more realistic level, leading to much more predictable outcomes with the right players making appropriate styles when timing their block attempts. Well, no more small guards putting on LeBron James level chase down blocks like last year. You'll also notice a distant improvement in ball screen with good dunkers. So what I remember, if you guys remember, Shake now say, for non-defensive builds, you won't be able to get them crazy chase now. So it sounds like that they're trying to improve on that. And then also it says steals and ball strips. Ball strips are new and improved this year with tons of new content, better coverage. So if you're a smaller defender, quick hands can be just effective in slowing down slasher and bigs, and the paint's a good shot blocker. Okay. And it said when the ball does get knocked loose by a blocker or steal, you'll see the greatly improved sideline awareness during scramble plays. Pickups near out of bound lines are much more reliable as our diving ball saves that throw the ball back in play. Okay, so it sounds like trying to pull that well. Now, let's get into the bread and butter of this article, the badges, builds, and takeover. So I'm actually gonna go on 2K Intel real quick, and I'm gonna scroll up here. Now, speaking of that, as you can see right here, 2K Intel said that next gen and current gen will have the same build system. So pretty much for everybody that's on current gen, y'all pretty much gonna get the build system that we had this year. Because I believe next gen is gonna get a whole new build system, even though it says that we'll have the same new build system. So current gen will have no more pie charts, I believe. So I believe 2K Intel said that as well. Let's see here. Let me scroll up a bit real quick. All right, went over that. And oh yeah, also I forgot to go over this right here. It says here, 2K Intel says that animation purchases are now account bound. Says another huge addition to the build system is that animation purchases will now be account bound rather than specific to one save file. In other words, if you purchase the animation for your PlayShop build, it'll be available to equip on your slasher build, assuming your player meets all the animations requirements. So pretty much this is saying if you purchase a certain animation on let's say, like, you know, for example, like your PlayShop build, then it'll also be available in your slasher build. So you will not have to rebuy that animation like we had to do in the previous years, which is a W. That is a huge W. It will save us VC, and it will, you know, save us in the long run in the process. But you know, that is a huge W. I'm not gonna lie, that is a huge W. Now, as you can see right here, pie charts are going for current gen players. So I believe that current gen is gonna have the build system that NBA 2K22 has. So that's just my opinion. We don't exactly know. But let's go ahead and get back into this article, man. So badges, builds, and takeover. So the new gen badge system, aka the next gen badge system. Now I'm not gonna read this whole entire article, but I am gonna read this exact part right here. I'm gonna read this exact part right here. It says here, this year we're moving to a tier badge system. These are 16 badges per attribute category, 8 in tier 1, 4 in tier 2, and 4 in tier 3. Tier 1 badges are the least powerful for your player, but also cost the least amount of badge points. Cost go as you climb the tier and acquire the more impactful badges. Okay, so pretty much they added tiers to the badges. There's 16 per attribute category, and you know they added tiers. So that sounds like a W. Now let's get into some of the new badges and some of the badges that they removed. So for finishing, they brought back Slithery Finisher, which makes it easier to gather through traffic, avoid collisions and strips. And they added a new finishing badge called Masher, which increases the ability to finish inside layers over the finish. So that sounds like this pretty much sounds like, I guess it sounds like Fearless Finisher mixed in with a whole new badge, something like that. And then it says here, Aerial Wizard, ability to successfully complete alley-oops and putbacks. Okay, and then it says they got a new badge called Bully, like Giannis and LeBron are able to finish strong by bulldozing through traffic. So pretty much, if y'all saw the NBA 2K23 quote unquote gameplay trailer, in that clip where Giannis moved PJ Tucker out the way, that is that is pretty much what the badges. And they also removed Hook Specialist. That is very interesting. They remove Hook Specialist. So I guess they're countering to the post scorer cheese. They are countering to the post scorer cheese. Now, while I'm recording this video live, I think 2K Intel just dropped some, because I just got a notification from him. So let me scroll up real quick, because like I said, I'm doing all this live. Right here. So well, would you look at that? Real player percentage will not be a valid option for online games. That is such a W. I am retweeting that. You saw it here live in effect, because I got the notice on for 2K Intel. According to Mike Wang, real player percentage will not be a valid option for online games. God bless you, Mike Wang. God bless Mike Wang, man. That is such a W, man. That is such a W right there, man. But let's go ahead and get back into this video. All right. Now, shooting. Now they added a couple new shooting badges and they removed a couple. Now I'm gonna go over everything in order, exactly like how I did with the finishing. So for shooting, they added the Agent 3 badge, ability to hit difficult 3-point shots off the dribble. So that's pretty much That's pretty much Circus threes, but with just a new name. And then Mini Magician, improve ability to knock down mid-range jumpers off the bounce or out of the post like MJ. Amp reduces the shooting attribute penalties when fatigued and when moving excessively prior to shooting. Claymore increases a spot of shooter's ability to knock down catches who jumpers the longer they remain stationary prior to shooting, so that's a W for spot ups. Comeback Kid, improve ability to shoot perimeter jumpers while or when trailing in the game. Okay, so that sounds like a new, like pretty much like a cut shooter badge situation. Hand down, man down. Makes an outside shooter even deadlier if opponent fails to get a hand in the face. Space Creator, formerly a playmaking badge, but it now boosts ability to hit step back jumpers and hop shots, and will also cause offenders to stumble more often. So they pretty much took this off as a playmaking badge, added as a new shooting badge, and they brought back limitless range. That is tough. They brought back limitless range. That is a W. Then it says an old favorite returns, making shooters more effective with any shot attempt from deep 3-point range. And also the remove badge they removed was Chef, Hot Zone Hunter, Lucky Number 7, Mismatch Expert, which got moved to Playmaking, Set Shooter, Sniper. Oh my goodness. Thank you 2K for removing the most OP badge in the game that made no skill gap. So this shows that shooting is going to be a little bit more hard to shoot this year, which is a W because we did not ask for Sniper. Because Sniper, if you guys don't know, Sniper pretty much help you make all your whites. Like literally Timmy Bob Jr. could make all of his whites in the world, and this is such a W. Along with them removing real player percentage as an option for online, that is such a W. So for those that are complaining right now, oh, I'm not a good shooter, shooter's gonna be hard. Well, cry, get better shooting, because you're not gonna get bailed up by Sniper this year. No sir, no sir. But anyways, some new badges that they added for playmaking is killer combos and improves a dribbler's effectiveness with size of dribble moves. Basically a combination of last year quick chain and tie handles. So they pretty much combine quick chain and tie handles into one. And then Clamp Breaker help ballers win more one-on-one body bump confrontations. The counter to clamps. Now, I don't know about this Clamp Breaker because you know, if I'm figuring out a person, you know, dribble moves and how they gonna dribble a certain way, this badge might be able to bail them out. This Clamp Breaker badge might be OP day one. This badge right here might be OP day one. Vice Grip improves ball security immediately after securing a rebound, catch, or picking up the ball. Great badge for bigs. Okay, this badge is a W right here because, you know, I play big man myself, and every time we get the rebound, we just immediately get stripped. Like we could sit here and stand there and hold L2 and wait, we'll just get stripped immediately. So that is a huge W right there. And then like in the shooting part of the article, they said that they put mismatch expert onto playmaking now. And you know, as you guys know, this pretty much helps small guards break down defenders when they have a mismatch. And they also remove bullet passer, downhill, glue hands, and stop and go. Now, Mike Wing said that they did remove bullet passer, and pretty much if you want your passes to be accurate, all relies on your pass accuracy. I believe he said it, and I believe he said it in the tweet. So I'm actually about to go find it real quick. I'm doing all of this live, so I got to scroll down here real quick. And also real quick, while I go try to find this, here's some more information on the dunk. Mike Wayne said driving dunk rating dictates how easy it is to block dunk attempts. Flashy dunks boost your takeover meter faster than basic ones. Back scratcher, windmills, tomahawks, and other flashes are much harder to block in general. So if you guys wanted to know that real quick, there you go. And also again, Mike Wayne confirmed himself that real player percentage will not be a valid option for online games, which is a huge W. And also, double takeovers are encouraging now. You are able to get double takeovers for Current now as well. No more single takeovers for everybody that's on Current Gen. Yep, here it is right here. Bullet passer is gone. Pass speeds are tied to the pass accuracy rating. Must have for playmakers. So yeah, for everybody, you know, that's going to be a playmaker, keep that in mind. And then for the defensive and the rebounding, they added the anchor badge, a crucial badge for last line of defense bigs, improves ability to block and contest shots in the paint. Like I said, hopefully paint defense is much improved because paint defense like the last 2 to 3 years has been trash. So hopefully the paint defense is improved. Box out beats help rebounders win box out battles on both offensive rebound situations. So this is pretty much the worm badge, but Remastered, Workhorse, the Pat Bev badge that boosts your ability to hustle down 50 balls and play hard-nosed defense without getting tired. And then they added Glove, named after the legendary Gary Payne, helps you strip players as they gather for shots and poke the ball free from balling. So this is pretty much like Ball Stripper. This is pretty much like Ball Stripper, but just reinvented. And then Challenger improves the effectiveness of perimeter shot contest. And then they also removed the badge Defensive Leader. So okay, that's not so I'm not gonna lie, as far as everything from reading from the article, this game sounds like that it's going to be great, but it's all gonna come down to the gameplay, because everything on this article sounds good, but it's all gonna come down to the gameplay. This game certainly has a lot of potential. And then also, if you guys don't know about the team takeover, takeovers are special abilities you can equip on your mod player, blah blah blah. And then it says here, in the last couple of versions, a player will activate Team Takeover for entire team and make everybody high after filling the primary and secondary identity takeover meters. But it says here for NBA 2K23, Team Takeover works as a cooperated team system with the entire team sharing a meter. So pretty much now, if you want to get Team Takeover now this year, everybody has to eat. Everybody has to put in work if you guys want to get Team Takeover. So pretty much everybody has to play their part if you all want to get Team Takeover. So it is actually a team thing now instead of one person, which is a W. And then pretty much this talks about the AI improvements and stuff like that, and defensive improvements. I'm not gonna go over all this. I think this is all AI stuff. And yeah, I think that is the end of the article. So listen, I'm not gonna lie, this video has been very long, but listen, let me know your guys' opinions and thoughts on NBA 2K23 right now after going over this article. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to give you guys my honest opinions. This article sounds like a W. A lot of changes have been made to NBA 2K23, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if I have to be very honest, this game sounds very promising. They made a lot of new changes to the badges, the builder, the dribbling and stuff like that. This game sounds like it could be the greatest, but like I said, it all comes down to gameplay. Do not get your expectations very high, because at the end of the day, when we all play the game day one, it all has to come down to gameplay. So hopefully this month, maybe 2K can release a demo so we can all hop on and see how the game is, see what's good, see what's not, and then go tell 2K what needs to happen. Now that is going to conclude this long video. If you guys made it this far into the video and you guys watched the full video through, make sure you drop a like, make sure you guys drop a sub if you guys are new, and also make sure you're following me on Twitch, make sure you follow me on TikTok as well. With that being said, that is going to conclude the video. It's been your boy ChillDree. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next 2K23 informational video. Hopefully whenever they drops some more news, it will be soon, because there's supposed to be a lot of news dropping this month, so we will be on the grind and on the lookout with that. But I'm gonna go get up out of here. This video has been long enough and I'm just ranting at this point. It's been your boy ChillDree. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.